There we go. Welcome everyone on the internet that will be watching this video and such. Our heroes had made it to Camisnia. They found a magic user, and all three parties have kind of gone out to find certain things to build a team to go back to either secure this tome or to research it in place or such. So this is the scenario that we're coming on into. It is early evening at this point in time, and at this moment we have this little gnome that is set out looking for some material and contacts. So take it away, Bubblegum.
Yes. All right. So those who don't know Bubblegum or haven't met Bubblegum, she is a 4'2" gnome woman with very striking bubblegum pink hair, and she's an artifactor, and she has like sort of like very. She is I think she is a rock gnome that gets the tinker tools. Was it? Yes, I think it's the rock gnome that gets the tinker tools. I think. Or was it a forest gnome?
Rock gnome.
Yeah, rock gnome. So yeah, she's a rock gnome, and she has tinkering tools, and also she has blacksmith tools on her, and she wears just general leather armor, and she does have a spell book sort of thing, because like artifactors are like wizards. They have to write down their spells in a book and sort of memorize them, which is weird. But anyway, her goal is to try today, if I can, is to get some scrap bits of metal so I can make a defender, because my character is a level 3, but I can't just have a defender. I thought it'd be really nice to actually physically do it in game.
All right. So, like I said, it's early evening, and when the time frame that we're talking about, early evening, is sometime between 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock in the afternoon or early evening. As far as that, it's really not dark as of yet. As far as that, you do smell the smell of the river and marshes floating across the city, along with the city smells. But the traffic in the city is starting to wane from what it was earlier in the day. And such.
So what she would do is that she goes to the local. She will like go to the sort of ask around if there is like a blacksmith in town. So she'll ask like any guardsman, like, or patrolman that patrol the street, saying, "Excuse me, kind sir, would you, or madam, would you please tell me where I can find the local blacksmith?"
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. You might have to give me the
oh yeah,
dice
let me
roll.
that's no problem. Let me do that right now. Let me get that for you and get that URL. Boom. And there it is in the chat.
Cool. All right. Cool. All right. Let's do that. And she gets a plus. She gets a +1 for this. So she gets a 12.
All right. The guard that you stopped, he seems to slow up enough, maybe to listen to you and such, but maybe for some other reasons. And as far as that, because he's kind of looking at you like you're a child, and you can see in his eyes that there's a wonder, what you doing? Why are you looking for a blacksmith type of thing? And he will he will say there's one that works down at the wharf there by the river.
Huh?
Yep, by the river. He does a lot of contracting out to the ship's guild, shipmasters guild. So he may be able to assist you in whatever kind of rework that you may need.
Thank you so much for your time, Godwin. Can you just point me? Can you tell me the directions I need to go? Is it like left, right?
Well, you go right down here. Right down here from the Wizard's Run that you encountered them on. Go down to the end of it. Take yourself a left, and then well, it's and he's rubbing his head and thinking, is it 3 blocks down, or is it 4 blocks down and to the left? I can't remember, but it's down in about that area.
Okay. Oh, and if I see anyone patrolling that area, I will ask.
All
So
right.
she will.
Give
So
me.
she will.
What is your passive perception?
My passive perception is a 15.
15. Okay. Then while talking to this guard and whatnot, you'll notice that to the north. Let me see here. Yeah, to the north, and I'll go ahead. No, I can't do that. Right. That to the north here, and I'm gonna open this up here because I want to share it just to give some reference here.
I think it is. Hang on, let's double check. Hang on, I've just got to double check my passive perception. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
I think. Oh no, sorry, not 15. Sorry, it's 10 plus 1, isn't it? So yeah, my passive perception is 12.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, we already started down this course. It's not going to destroy too many things. Let's put it that way. So.
No, my high stat is my intelligence.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, perception's wisdom, but so. But here we go. And come on now, act right. And this is what I want to share. I'll pop this right on up right there, and then I want to annotate. And we'll go this right here. And, oh, I did. This one, yeah, right here. And yeah, right here. Right here in Camisnia is where you're at. And up in this general area up here, let's draw a line there, and that way I'll keep it. And let's see here. I want to make it a nice sickly kind of color. So yeah, we'll go with that. And right up. Oh, it's really, yeah. You have you can barely see it on the map. There, let's clear that. And I'll go with different color to show up. Maybe a little better. We'll go with the orange. That right up, yeah, right up here. That'll work. You see this dark, almost black-like skies that are up there, and you notice some light that's dancing up and around there. And as far as that,
okay.
Well, what are you doing?
All right. So she gets her bag, make sure she gets, checks all her belongings, making sure that no one has stolen them or no one has taken anything, and then she'll tie up her bag nice and tight. And then before she heads on out, just in case anyone does try to rob her, she'll set a little alarm again, like she did last time on her bag, just in case anyone tries to slip, slip their hand or under her bag, type thing on her back. And then she'll start walking in that direction.
All right. Do you tell anybody where you're going, or?
Yeah, I tell the wizard or one of the guild members that I'm going in that direction. That's with me.
All right, because you all kind of splintered on off, and
yeah. So I tell, I just tell I tell the one of the guild members who was with me that I'm going to the blacksmith
All right.
to
Give me a perception roll.
fine a perception roll. All right, okay, +1. Yay! Oh no, no, my perception is +4. So perception. So no, +3. So 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
You look around and you don't see her.
Okay.
As far as that.
Okay.
Your last memory was that you did know that she was with you, and a lot of the people are in the city seem to be looking to the northern skies, seeing what you were had just saw.
Okay.
All
right.
As far as that, so
I guess she's probably gone to the local inn. So
she may have, may not. I don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know at this juncture. But you start out on your way and such, and let's see here. Okay, and it seems to be going somewhat smooth. You're having to dodge between some people in the streets because it seemed like the streets of the majority of the traffic in the street has stopped to look at this evening sky apparition or light show that's going on up to the north as far as that. But some people are still moving around slowly. Some just don't seem to be taking it much mind or care and like that. And you get down to the end of the Wizard's Walk, and then you turn and you're on Wharf Street, and you're starting to walk along that way, and it's gotten darker the longer things have been going on from that light show. It's not as dark down here in Camisnia as it is up there, but it's darker. It's noticeably darker than what this time of day normally was down here when you and your partner got down here before.
Okay. All right. Does my dark vision kick in, or does it take a while before it kicks in?
Well, you're seeing things, but it's still it's not nighttime. It's just like it's dim light. So you're still seeing things along the streets fairly well and such. And your AC is what?
My AC is a whopping 13.
Okay. In the back of your neck, you feel a pinch. You feel a pinch.
Quickly, like as a reaction, she casts like shield. Boom, like a little bubble, like a bubble.
You don't have the chance to cast shield.
It's a reaction.
It's a reaction, but a reaction is when you know something's coming. This got you without you knowing.
Okay.
So, as far as that, you were just walking down the street. You're looking.
Okay.
You're just being standard in that sense. Now, what I'll need from you is a Constitution saving throw.
All right, Constitution saving throw. I'm going to spend one of my.
That's fine.
Was it
inspiration?
Yes. So a whopping plus my Constitution saving throw is a whopping 15.
15. Okay.
Mm.
You start getting groggy,
Okay.
sleepy, and you get down to the end of the of Wharf Street, and you're trying to fight with yourself
Okay.
to remember
So
the directions.
she realizes that she is getting poisoned, so she will cast a spell on herself to purify the poison.
How's she doing that?
With her magic.
No. What I'm saying is, what spell are you talking about? And the thing being is that in your spell book?
Let me see if it is. What can I do to help me out? Let's see. Hang on. I gotta look at my spell book. What have I got here? And I'm a wizard. Let's look. Hang on, I got to get it up.
Yep, that's fine.
Right. So what can I do to cast a spell? Let me see. I can. Let me see. Foresight, fine. Let me see.
Because you only have so many spells in that spell book.
Yeah. Okay, I will. How far can I get without like falling asleep? Can I get to one of the doors or shops? Can I get to a door, like the nearest door?
Yeah, you'd be able to get to the nearest door.
Okay. I quickly tap on, bang it really quickly, like help, like that.
Okay. Let's see here. And nobody seems to come to that door.
Okay. All right. So she will cast a knock on the door, like to make the door open.
Oh, okay.
Knock is a wizard spell, which
Yeah, I know it unlocks.
Yes.
And the door still appears the same to you.
Okay.
As far as that.
I
mean, let me just hold on. Let me just check something here. First of all, on that, before I get overzealous.
Basically, it unlocks any door.
Well, sort of, but target. Okay. Yeah. Ready. You
choose an object that you can see within range. The object could be a door, a box, a chest.
No, I got that, but I'm looking to see if there's something in there I can use with that would be able to help you. Is what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah, the door looks to be the same.
Okay. I open up the door.
Okay, it opens on up.
And I close it behind me.
Okay. You close it behind you and you fall on the floor.
Fine.
You
Before, like,
you kind of slump on down. You're fighting to stay awake, and finally it just boom, there you are.
all right.
Into there. You get the door shut behind you.
Can I try to do another con save to like briefly do like another quick spell before I fall down to the floor?
Roll me a D4.
Okay, D4. D4. Let me see. A D4. I got a 3.
A 3. Okay. All right. And roll a D20.
All right. I'm gonna spend another inspiration point.
How many you got
I've got
left?
quite a few of those. I got 1 left.
Okay. I was going to say the most we allow in the UAG is just 5. So.
Yeah, I had 3.
Okay. So. No, I'm just trying to make sure we keep a bit.
Okay. So I got a 12.
All right.
11. Sorry.
You go to start to do the spell,
Mm-hmm.
and just the rest of that poison hits you before you can get it off. You're about halfway through it.
Okay.
You won't lose the spell for today.
Okay.
As far as that, so you fall onto the floor. You're sleeping there, and you think that you're having these wonderful dreams, dreams of building this defender that you're looking for, in such a way, and you're going through the different variations of what you think would be neat and cool, or the best trades method to do it. So you lay there, and about 3 hours later, you wake on up, and you're in this office building. It looks like maybe like a longshoreman's office, where they'll go ahead and take the invoices and such, and set up pickup of supplies and setting off of supplies.
Okay.
It's all it is a 15 by 15 foot room. There's a couple tables and a desk, and such, and maybe a lamp, but somewhat Spartan.
Am I fully dressed?
Yeah.
Okay. Is my bag gone?
No.
Can I move my hands?
Yes.
Can I move my feet?
Yes.
Have I got my spell book?
Yes.
All right. Has any of the spells in my spell book been taken?
How would you tell?
Because I write them in.
Explain to me how you're going to tell, is what I'm getting at there.
Well, because
because what I'm getting at, are you talking about that they were ripped out of the pages or that they were copied?
Like if someone ripped them out.
Okay, they're there as you're looking.
All right, is my gold there?
Are you taking the time to go through and get it?
Yeah, I'm checking everything. Like,
okay. So you're going to spend yourself about 30 to 45 minutes going through everything, just double checking, making sure you weren't robbed.
Yes.
Okay.
Like my
everything, and jump on through this. Everything that you have is there.
Okay. All right. So I after like checking through all my stuff, and I put it all back, and look at the table, and look around the room, and like wondering, where am I?
And you have this 15 by 15 foot room. which has table, chairs, you know,
Okay. So she gets up off of the chair and like sort of like goes, "Hello."
no answer.
Hmm. Someone must have moved me. Hmm. She's like,
Give me a straight up intelligence check.
all right, cool. That's what she's good at. She's pretty good at intelligence. But hopefully she'll pass. She gets a plus 5 to my straight up intelligence.
No, just intelligence check.
Well, her intelligence is 17.
Okay.
So, and plus she gets like her saving throw. I don't know. So
this isn't a save and throw. This is a.
Oh,
I'm using this for to see what you remembered through the fog of the haze when you came on in.
So 14 plus 3, 14, 15, 16, 17. So she got 17.
This would appear to be the same room that you remember going through the door on.
Okay. So she will like. So what she'll do is pull out a gold coin and put it on the table, type thing.
Okay.
All right. And then she'll put a little note there saying, sorry to barge into your house, or
you can definitely you would definitely know it's an office. It's styled that eyes as an office.
Okay. So she'll put like, sorry to barge into the office. Someone shot me with a sleeping dart last night and I had to use your office to rest here. Here's a gold coin for the night. And then she put like a little note like that, type thing saying sorry and everything like that. And she put it under the gold coin. And then she like slowly and very cautiously make her way to the front door.
You still feel a prick in your neck.
Yeah. She like, what the fuck? And like, she tries once again to do another spell quickly.
Okay.
She's going to do cast see invisible. Ugh.
All right. You cast see invisibility.
Yeah.
And
that means like doesn't. Yeah. In other words, like if it doesn't matter if they're hiding or I can see them, or if they're invisible.
You still feel a prick in your neck.
Okay. She like,
and mark the spell off.
Okay. But did I see anything?
You see the room.
Okay.
All right. Last time I checked, gnomes weren't able to rotate their head 360 degrees.
No.
And like I said, in the back of your neck, is where you're feeling this prick, this pinch.
Okay, she like touches her hand, like it quickly slaps her hand the back of her neck to see what it is.
Okay, you feel this very thin dart or dartish type thing sticking into the skin of your neck.
Okay, she pulls it out.
Okay, pull it out. The pinch and the prick in the back of your neck is gone.
Okay. All right. I bottle the actual pin.
Okay.
And I put it in my little put it into my I bottled the pin and put it in my backpack.
Okay. What kind of bottle are you putting it in? Are you
like one of those like tubes, like test tubes?
A vial? Okay.
Yeah, vial. Yeah.
Okay. You can't cap it off because it's a little bit longer than what a standard vial would be. The long,
she puts it.
the long slender.
All right. Could she put it in her components pouch?
You can put it in wherever you want. I'm just explaining that you can't cap it off because it's too long. The long slender part is into vial, but there's a little like cork end of it that has a small set of plume-like feathers attached to the back of it that stay out.
Okay, so she like gently touches the feather bits, but not the actual needle that was stuck in her neck.
Okay.
And like she looks at the end, like to see if there's any like dry poison or anything like that on the end of it.
Give me an investigation check.
Awesome. So she gets a +7 on that.
Okay.
Hopefully. Come on. Did it roll? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11.
Okay. You really don't think you see anything.
Okay. So she puts the arrow in her component pouch for now, and see if she and she looks at her hands to see if she's still like.
This is like 6 inches long from tip to end, just to let you know.
Okay. And she puts it in like some sort of like her component pouch or something like that, or wrap it up in a. She wraps it up in a blanket or something, gets out a little like a cloth, wraps it up and ties it up, type thing, making sure that the needle doesn't touch her skin, and then puts it in her bag. And then she looks at her hands and looks at her feet and makes sure that she's not like dizzy or drowsy.
No, you're fine. You feel fairly rested as far as that.
Okay.
Give me a perception check.
Perception check.
Perception or survival.
Perception is my best.
Well, whatever, whichever one. I'm giving you a choice that would work within reason.
I got 11.
11. Okay. You've been out for a while. You just don't know how long.
Okay.
Because you're just not getting a sense of the reference point to where you're at right now, type thing.
Okay.
At least quite yet.
Fine, but she'll leave a like apology note, like like I said.
Yep, that's fine.
And the gold coin.
That's
and
fine.
And then she makes her way to the front door of this office.
Okay.
And then opens it up.
Okay.
And looks at the street. Is it daytime or nighttime?
It is definitely nighttime.
Okay. All right.
It's dark out there. There's not any street lamps that are lit.
Okay.
You don't notice them even, and on this part of War Street.
All right. She goes back in and closes the door, type thing, and gets the chair from the office behind the desk.
Okay.
And then barricades the front door, type thing, and then draws out her little dagger, and then hides underneath the desk, and stays there and stays there and sort of wait until morning comes. I guess because she's already had a long sleep already.
Well, she didn't have a long rest, but she had a long, what would qualify for a short rest.
Yeah. So she goes under the table, and then she will take after a couple of hours, if nothing happens, she will take a long rest.
Okay. So you're going to take your, what do you have for armor?
I have an armor. I have leather.
Okay, that's all I just wanted to know. All right, we'll jump on forward. There in the morning, you hear someone grunting and pushing hard on the door, making some racket, hollering, "Let me in! Let me in!"
No, come in. She moves the chair and puts it back and opens up the door for the person.
And he says, "Who are you? What are you doing in my office?"
I apologize.
What did you steal? Guards! Guards!
Hey, wait, please. Calm down. I didn't steal anything. Last night I was attacked by a thief. I pulled out the
Are you
blanket.
sure?
Yes.
Are you missing anything?
No. Look,
did you report it to the guards?
It was too late at night and I didn't want to risk my life. I was by myself. But I have left you a note saying apologizing for entering your house, and also left you a gold coin as well for, let me sleep here for the night, and I have not touched anything that belongs to you.
This isn't my house. You think I'd live in this neighborhood? This is my office.
Well, your office. But I left you a note and left you a gold piece.
All right. And a guard is within earshot now and coming towards the office there and such, and yeah, he's looking at the note. He's trying to verify your and he's not stopping you from going out the door, but he's just verifying what you said, looking at the note, picking up the gold piece and such. And you see a city guard that's coming this way.
Yeah, I mean, if they're not going to stop me,
well, the guard's too far away.
Yeah,
for you to think that he could stop you quickly.
Yeah,
and it does not appear that the shop owner is paying large attention to you, because he's looking at the gold piece and reading the note that you left.
Yeah, it's like a little apology note sort of thing, saying sorry.
But I'll give you the first action to take. Let's put it that way.
So she leaves the shop. She just walks out the shop and continues her journey to the blacksmith.
Okay. And the shop owner isn't saying much, but they're about 50 feet away. You hear the guard say, "Stop! Stop!"
Okay, he'll stop.
Okay. That's surprising. And the guard will hurry his pace on up to you. And he's going to ask you the questions of, what did you do to that man? What did you do to the shop?
Nothing. All I did is last night I got attacked by this. She pulls out a blanket with the arrow in it and unties it. Last night I got shot in the neck by this. It made me very drowsy, so I quickly went to the nearest door that was near to me. Yeah, banged on it, but there was no answer. So I used some magic to get into the door and shut it behind me, hoping that the thief or the assassin, whoever it was, wouldn't take my stuff. I woke up. As I woke up, I left the gold coin on the person's desk with an apology note saying, sorry that I barged into your office. Here is a gold coin for me sleeping in your office. And that's the honest truth. If you want this arrow for evidence, here is the evidence.
He'll say, come on with me and let me see. Let me talk to the shop owner.
All right, sure. I mean, I didn't take anything or steal anything.
No, here again, this is just the guard doing his job.
Yeah, so she'll stay with the guard.
And the guard would go up to the shop owner. Everything all right? Missing anything? And the shop owner would say, nope, everything is fine. Just a bit startled and surprised by a early morning business transaction.
Like I said, I apologize. It was a spur of the moment thing that I had to do. There was no guard around, and this dart was very, this dart, she pulls out once again, shows the dart for evidence, shot me at the back of the neck, and it's, yeah.
And he will, the guard will take a look at it and says, this doesn't look like anything we've seen here in Camisnia before.
Right.
And he'll hand it on back.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll tell you, child, stop making trouble in Camisnia. We don't like troublemakers.
I'm not trying to make trouble.
Get on about your business. I see you again today, I'll lock you up.
Before, I've done nothing wrong.
Because you didn't heed my warnings.
Okay.
That's all the guard. That's all the guard is saying.
Oh, you don't have to be that cruel. I mean, I paid the guy for the night. I mean, I give him a gold piece. I mean, that's not trouble, is it?
He didn't. He's not. The shop owner is not pressing any charges. The shop owner did not say you stole anything. The shop owner did not say you committed anything other than maybe, depending on how lawful of a city it would be, breaking and entering.
Yeah, but she left a gold coin.
Well, and the shop owner told the guard what he told the guard. As far as that. So, what are you doing?
Right,
are you standing there trying to still clear your reputation, or are you going about your business?
I mean, she'll just like put her hands up, like in total defense, and like leave the shop and leave the guard, and
right.
And then she'll start making her way to the blacksmith.
All right. You get on down to the end of Wharf Street. You don't see the blacksmith there, but you do see a side road, and you are smelling the smoke from like a brazier or from a fire wafting through the early morning air, and it is somewhat, the air is somewhat heavy because the fog is down, wafting probably about 6 feet up off the ground, and it has this coal gas smell that's in the smoke.
Okay, so she, once again, before she travels any further, she'll cast not alarm on her bag like before she goes anywhere else, and then puts it back on her bag, type thing, and like she'll head down towards the smoky, the smoke and not the noise, and try and see, and like if she bumps into one, she'll ask like, can you point me in the direction of the blacksmith, type thing.
And this old human lady with a cart, with a hand push cart that has breads and buns on it going on, is who you stopped, and she'll point right over there is the nearest smith to you.
Okay, thank you so much. She'll give the lady a silver piece of information.
Okay. Remember, mark all that off.
Yeah. Yes, she does.
Okay, I'm just saying. And you see this shop with the like big barn doors style. One of them open, the other's shut.
Okay.
You hear
So
rushes of wind,
mhm,
and the smell that that coal gas seems stronger in this area.
yeah, she heads towards the blacksmith to the blacksmith area that the old woman pointed out,
Okay.
and like and see if the blacksmith is about. She would like see if there's like a front door or
There looks to be, as you go in, the one open barn door looks to be a dwarf
okay. I speak.
in front of this arch,
Okay,
working the bellows and trying to get the fire up and going.
okay. I'll wait till he's like. I sort of like come in and give a little cough and speak the Dwarven
Uh,
because I can, and I
okay.
sort of like and I say in Dwarven I say, "Hello, sir or madam."
What do you want?
Just
What do you need? I'm trying to get my fire started for the day.
I have come to get some business from you.
What kind of business? What I need? What do I need to repair or make?
There's nothing you need to repair or make. I have come to see if you have any scraps of metal I can have. You see, I'm
Well,
a black.
how how
I'm a
much?
one. Quite a lot, I guess. You see, I'm an apprentice blacksmith, and
Okay.
I was taught by um, dwarves in the mountains where I live
All right.
because I'm a.
What's the name of the dwarven smith that lowered himself to teach a gnome?
His name was Grimly.
He was Grimly, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How do I know you're telling me the truth?
Because that is the part of her background.
Well, maybe so, but this is
Yeah.
still a dwarf,
Okay. So she says,
and he's
well,
still somewhat suspicious.
okay. So she says, well, you see, we,
You have something that Grimly made for you and has his mark?
yes, yes, I do. She pulls out the the hammer that she was given by the dwarfs. It's like a blacksmith dwarven hammer
Okay.
because like
Do
part of
you
her back part of
do
her
you,
background is part of her background is that she can take refuge from she could take
yeah, I
yeah
remember that. But
yeah
do you hand this hammer over to the
yes
dwarf? Okay.
yes I do.
He'll take it. He'll hold it. You'll hear him go, huh, and he's weighing it, tossing it in his hand, and he's looking at the mark and he's looking at the quality and like that, and he'll hand it back. All right, it does look to be dwarven made, and I think
Mm.
the mark is honest and true, but I have seen good counterfeits in the past, but so
Yes, you see, my village was. You see, we had quite a lot of goblin troubles up in the mountains, we gnomes, and my family and myself took refuge with the dwarfs because they are strong and mighty and brave, and we lived with them for many years, and I
and
was very and I
and
was into
where is this dwarven uh this dwarven village you speak of?
let
What's
me
the name
see
of it? Maybe I've heard of it, maybe I haven't.
one its name is its name is Ragnarok.
Never heard of it, he'll say.
One, it's not far from here. It's like in the mountains over there. He sort of says near. It's sort of like you follow the road to Fort. to Fort Domielin, and it's
Tamale.
somewhere at Damali, and
Yeah.
it's like in the mountains there. The text is so small I couldn't read it. That's why I was trying to read the mountains there, the name there. But that little dot, near, that's the, there.
Hold on. You talking about right here?
Yes, that one there. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's not a dwarven community.
Oh, okay.
That's a halfling community.
Oh, all right. Oh, I thought it was like I don't know. I don't know the maps that well.
Well,
So.
no, that's all right. But that's gonna cause them to put you under a little bit of suspicion. But let me get this. I'll blow
Where
this
would
up for you.
where would the dwarves would be?
Well, there's a couple places.
Okay.
As far as that, because let's see here, and yeah, I'll clear that for now. Right at the, you would know that here in Illumina are some dwarves. Up in Ando Tryon are some dwarves.
Okay. So she'll say
over here at Atlas's Pass are dwarves.
Okay. So she'll say, I'm from a place called Atlas Pass. My family, you see, my family or our tribe were always attacked by goblins and harassed by goblins, and we didn't like, we rock gnomes didn't like it, and it was terrible, and so we asked the dwarfs if they would help. They said, oh, all right, but as long as you can do some work or do some chores, things like that. So we helped out, and some of the gnomes mined and helped the dwarfs there, and I became an apprentice of one of the dwarfs there as a apprentice blacksmith.
Oh, okay. And he'll turn to you and he'll say, what kind of scraps do you need and how big?
Once I wish to make a defender. I don't know if you ever heard of such a thing.
No.
But it's I need enough scrap metal to make a dog.
To make a dog?
Yes.
What kind of material are you looking for?
Well, anything that is scrap that you don't really need, and because I haven't got that much coin to actually purchase really good quality metals, you see. But if you are willing to take me on as a apprentice and as a fellow worker and let me work with you, and anything that I make and sell on, you can put your brand on it, and you can sell it, type thing, and a bit of that material that is sold, a little bit, 50% of that material that's sold goes towards the metals that I use. How's about that?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Damn it. Can I just not use my background?
You are using your background. It's gotten you this far without him taking a different path.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna use up my last inspiration to try and persuade him. No, a 17 plus 1, 18.
All right. You see him rubbing his beard, and he seems accommodating, and he'll tell you he has a cracked and broken bronze breastplate over there that he was supposed to be repairing, that he took in on trade, and such, that he could go ahead and maybe part with that if you got the right amount of coin, as far as that would be in the shape that it's in. And like that, he'll say, let's see here, 300 gold.
Okay. Well, I haven't got that much money on me. I only have 50 gold pieces. But like I said,
Well,
let me work with you. Let me work it off for you. In other words, let me work at your station with you, help you make some like items or whatever you need me to do, and of course, it still have your brand on it, still have your mark on it, type thing. It won't have my mark on it or anything like that.
Well,
and
I haven't seen your abilities yet, so I'll give you. He'll say, I'll give you, since you supposedly know Grimly, and he trained you, such. I'll give you a rate of 2 gold a day.
Okay.
As far as that, and such, there. So that would be. Let's see here. You're giving me 50 gold. So that's 300. That's 250 gold. He's talking to himself, mumbling on through on it, and he's thinking kind of hard. Okay, and he'll say, "Okay, you can have it. You can have it on the 125th day."
Excellent. All right. Okay. I'll start working now for you if you like.
Okay. Now move that piece of bronze crap out of the way. Get your tools on out. And I got a lot of cast cold iron pot hangers and rigs and some nails that need to be made.
Sure.
Work
no
on
problem.
this. Get this fire going on up.
Fine. So she puts down her bag, pulls out her blacksmith apron out, one of those like blacksmith things, and pulls out the blacksmith gear that she's got, the tool gear, the tool blacksmith tool kit, and cracks on and gets to working.
All right. So you're working on getting that fire going.
Yep.
All right. You'll go through. You'll have a day that of work that's gone there, and you've seen different people come on in needing some pots repaired. You see a couple of guys that seem to be almost of a sailor type that wanted a couple specialty manacles kind of devised and whatnot. But you're busy pumping the bellows, keeping the fire going, and doing some very menial tasks right at the moment until the blacksmith will start trusting you. This is day one. So mark down on your character sheet, you're indentured to Bragnard, the dwarven ship blacksmith.
Ragnarod. Nice. And
Bragnard.
Ragnarod. All right, cool.
Bragnod.
Ragnarod. Okay. cool, yay. And like she will like ask him if it's okay if she like could sleep in the spare room in the in this store, type thing. She's worried. She'll say like, I'm right. She'll say to him like that she's worried that like she'll tell him that she got attacked last night, but by someone, and someone shot her with a needle. She'll show him the needle, the dart, type thing, and like she'll say like she's very afraid to like, be by herself, and like if it's okay with him, is it right? She like sleeps in the shop. She'll lock the door behind her and things like that.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. I was hoping that he would take me in. 16, 17.
So,
Yay.
17.
Yeah, 17.
He'll turn around and he'll say, I don't usually do this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like having strangers in my shop. But this is the deal.
Mm-hmm.
You can lay over there in the corner, you can lay down and sleep. And
Mm-hmm.
the only thing you got to do is make sure that brazier, that fire in there, doesn't go out. That way we can start first thing in the morning.
No problem. Thank you so much for taking me under your wing.
Keep your thanks to yourself.
That's all right.
And he's going to head on out.
Oh, and I say to him, I'll buy you a drink one time.
With what money, he'll say.
You'll see.
You owe me 124 days now. And you gave me your last 50 gold.
Indeed. I'll get you a drink in the future then.
And I don't want no water.
Alright. I'll buy you I'll get you the milk that I heard about. This. What was the drink? What was this drink I had? I can't remember. It was some weird drink that knocked me out ages ago. I can't remember the name of the drinks that you gave us. But yeah, all right. So yeah, she'll lock up the shop for him, and and make sure that no one gets in, and she will rest there and work there.
All right.
Rock.
Alrighty there, and then so you're staying there.
Okay, I'm not gonna leave the shop because like after that dart shot, she's not ever gonna leave that shop until she's actually completed her task or someone finds her. Because she doesn't like going out. She, ever since she's very, very skeptical. Don't forget, she's very weak. She's not a fighter. She's only a spellcaster, and she's very good at making things. I mean, she can also make things with her tinker tools as well, like music boxes and things like that. And she could probably sell them as well to make money.
Yeah, but you need material for that.
Yeah.
As far as that, but all right. So what are you doing the rest of this night?
Well, she will just keep the fire going, type thing, for warmth. Make sure the door and windows are shut, type thing, or a little bit of a jar, type thing. If there's a chimney, type thing. I'm not sure if there's a chimney. Is it a chimney?
Yeah, okay. There's a chimney of sorts.
Okay. So yeah, she open up the windows a bit, keep the fire going, and then like you know, on a very low heat, you know, type thing, like, and then she'll shut the windows, lock them up, lock the door up, and like she will and like lay in one of the she'll like find a sort of corner to hide in, and like, you know, the big giant bronze chest plate that you told me about. She'll
Yep.
you know she'll put that in front of her, like, you know, stand it up, and then
Okay.
like she will go behind it because it's so big.
All
Or
right.
even better, if it's big enough, she'll actually crawl inside of it.
Well, you can crawl inside of it. It's a human-sized breastplate, but I don't know how comfortable it'd be.
Mm. Well, she would like use it as a shield, like put it in front of her and just hide behind it.
You won't get much. Okay, you're going to be behind it, not in it.
No,
All right.
that's what she will do every night.
All right.
And of course, she will set an alarm on the door as she locks it up, like the actual front door. Like she'll touch, like as she locks the door with the key, or locks the door with whatever he, you know, give to her. She'll cast alarm on the actual door before she goes to sleep.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm very wary of fucking getting killed. She's very intelligent. It's like, you attack me? All right, I'm using my intelligence to my advantage. I'll hide and build up a fort.
All right. We'll say that this goes on for a week, so you get another 7 days off the 124.
Okay, awesome.
As far as that. So,
And is Ragnarok my friend now?
no,
Oh,
he's your employer.
I was hoping to be his friend. Well, the other dwarves like me. I live with dwarves.
He's letting you stay there. He gave you a good rate on the materials. So
Yeah, he did actually.
you got 117 days left of servitude.
Indeed, I have, which
before
is cool.
you can even start working
Yep.
on your defender.
Indeed.
Or at least as far as owning the material to work on the defender. So as far as that.
Yep.
And, how are you eating for that week?
She has 20 days. She has like, no, how many rations have I got? I've got 30 days of rations on me.
All right, knock off a week. You only got 21 days worth now.
Okay.
As far as that, so well, you got your material. You got indentured servitude, 2, and we'll kind of leave it right there.
Nice.
You left your, you don't know where your other party mates are.
Nope.
We'll say. And
well, at least she's kept out of trouble for a week. Hopefully the guard won't bother you.
Well, you're not leaving this place, so by your own statement. So there's not a lot that you would know about.
No.
That is going on. Whether people are looking for you because you're missing, whether they consider you dead, or whether your other party members are dead, or your other resource, that wizard, is dead or considers you dead. So there's
Loads of other things.
right at the moment, there's a lot of different things that you the character don't know.
Aye, but she doesn't want to go out in the town, cause any trouble. So that's why she's staying where she is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
No, we're not going out there again. I'm right here. Until everything cools over. If I just hide there, the thieves might forget about me.
You don't know if it was thieves.
Aye. Or assassins.
That's what, and that's what you're taking it as. I grant it, but you don't know.
Yeah.
It could have been a multitude of different things.
Yeah, could have been assassins. Who knows?
Yeah, it could have been kidnappers.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been enemy forces, because maybe they followed you guys here, know that you have something, or heard rumors that you had something, so, and are looking to try to gain favor with who they work for. So there's all that's playing around in the background.
Oh, can I show Ragnar, the dwarf? Yeah. Can I show him my cape? In the inside of my cape, I'm going to show him the dwarven ruins I found.
You can show him if you want to. He's not gonna. They're not dwarven ruins. I know that's how you perceive them, but they're not dwarven ruins. They're ancient primordial type thing.
Yeah,
and that's what Dumbledore told you. Yeah, they do have aspects like the dwarven ruins, almost like the dwarven ruins took some of its alphabet or meanings from this ancient sigils.
Yeah, I'll show him that and see what he thinks of it.
And he would, interesting. Never seen nothing like this. But I wonder if we could go ahead and make those designs on maybe some shields or armor or helmets, or craft some wrought iron for some gates of the nobles with something like that, and maybe sell it for
a pretty penny.
Yes, a pretty bronze piece or two.
Sounds like a cool idea. I don't mind helping out with that if you let me.
So that's
50-50.
Yeah, he'd have to contemplate that. But that's where we'll stop it. I'll thank everybody that will watch this. I'll compile it and put it on up. And the ones that weren't able to make it, they'll have some basis of what's going on. And just want to thank everybody. I know it's a short one today, as far as that. But trying to work it, since we didn't have the players that we could have had, and trying to get another player along the line on a path without disrupting things. So thank you all. Hopefully everybody enjoyed this short bit, but we'll till most likely next week. We'll see you then.